Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you guys come in. Well, I was just jamming out on these awesome looking Bluetooth headsets from iHaper. Stay tuned because you're about to find out. Hello, and welcome back. I am RPM Nexus, and in today's video, as I mentioned, we are going to be talking about the iHaper Bluetooth wireless headset. This thing is super cool. It is water resistant, it has noise canceling, it has all that really cool stuff that you would need in a particular headset. So before I even hop into this headset, what I need you guys to do is do me one solid favor. Is go ahead, hit that subscribe and bell notification, because both of those will keep you up to date on all the really cool where tech matters to you. Alright, many of you may be wondering how much is the headset and where can you find the headset so you can get your very own headset. Well, right now it is on Amazon, less than $40. It is $39.97. If you got Amazon Prime, it'll be a lot less than that. And the link for this headset will be down in the description below, so you'll be able to find it. Okay, let's go ahead, let's jump into this headset. As you can see, this thing has some pretty cool features to it. It has a rubbery resistance kind of thing, so that makes it up for like the water resistance, wet resistant kind of deal. It's not waterproof, so don't think of going like jumping in the shower or anything with it that it's going to protect it or anything, but it's not. And then if you look down here, you have the particular headset, which is really cool. It's got like a little hook here, as you saw at the beginning of it when you guys popped in and I had it in my ear. It has kind of like a little snug instead of like just the earplug, it has like a hook where it could softly fit inside your ear and not move or anything because of the hook. And then as you get on the other side, you have the controller that controls everything. You have the volume up, the power button, the volume down, and then on the back of it, it has the active noise canceling, which the active noise canceling is really cool. I tested it out to make sure like it wouldn't interfere with the music if you're like listening to music, or if it like distorts the music and kind of stuff. The ANC is actually pretty good, and I actually like that part of it. A friend of mine, El Jefe, thank you El Jefe Reviews for the awesome tips and everything on like doing reviews on my headset. But another good positive is that it comes with a little pouch here. It comes like, it's really cool. If you open it up, you got room to put a bunch of other stuff. It's got extra little earplugs, and then it also came with your standard USB charging cord for your Android, unlike the piece of crap Bluetooth speaker that I did recently, which you can find that particular video right here, and you get to see a roast of a video. But anyways, this thing is really cool. I've tested it on many different types of genres. I even tested the phone calling and all that cool stuff. The genres, it actually kept up its beat, with rap, hip-hop, rock, alternative, industrial dance, which I used Brianna Face song, Sex Change or something like that. I'm not too sure, but she has some really good songs, which I will leave a link to her channel down in the description so you can check her industrial music out, which is really good to me. It's pretty awesome. But anyways, the noise canceling, I just tested it out. Believe it or not, I actually just tested out the active noise canceling, which is really cool. It didn't do anything to the sound to it. It actually kept the beat up, and it sounded really cool. I was actually listening to the song, I'm not too sure. It's a song by Tattoo. If you know the song what I'm thinking of, drop it down in the comments. Let me know what song by Tattoo that I'm thinking of. It's one of those songs that is very popular with them. But anyways, and then you get right here is the charger port right here, which is really cool. It's just standard USB charger port, which for some reason this doesn't like sitting in there. For some odd reason, I don't know why, which it kind of sucks. And then you also have the really cool the fast charging pace of this particular headset. Once you plug it in, granted, it's not a big battery, so you assume that it'll charge up a little bit faster, but this thing actually charges up pretty fast. But I actually use like a 4.1 amp charger on it, which is like, it drops down to like certain voltages. It's the black web charger that you can actually take a look at it right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyways, so these are definitely all the really cool positives, that it is water resistance, it comes with a really handy dandy pouch, and it's got the active noise canceling, which it doesn't distort the music. Then you got the genres of music that was tested with it that sounded really good, which is super cool for a wireless headset, this particular headset, I guess. And then you also have the voice calling, which is really good. I actually tested it out like lengthwise. Every 5 feet I got away from the phone, I was making sure my wife and my daughter was able to hear it, and they said yeah, it's coming through clear. And then I got another 5 feet away, so you're at least 10 feet away. And then I also went like into a closet where the door's closed and walls in between us, and they still could hear a pretty good decent sound on it. So these are definitely all the positives to this particular headset. Now we're about to start talking about the negatives to these headsets. Okay, so now since we've done all the positive talking, let's talk about the negatives to this particular headset. First and foremost, as you can tell, the headsets, they don't retract like the other ones, you know, like the Samsungs and stuff. They got the hard casing around it, which these right here, they got a very long cord to it. So when you're not using it, it basically, come on, it hangs down just like this. It hangs down. So when you're like working outside, or if you're trying to eat, you're afraid this stuff will get into your food or something like that. And that to me is I kind of worry about that, because this thing might get caught on a machine, or it might get caught on something that it shouldn't be caught on, and then it'll rip it. And then on top of that, this particular material, I'm not too sure how strong this is. I'm not going to pull on it to test it out, because it is a $40 headset, and I don't want to ruin a decent sized headset. And the earplugs, believe it or not, these little earplugs right here, they're not that easy to switch out, and these little guys right here are not that easy to switch out. When I was trying to switch them out to the smaller ones, because my daughter likes listening to these as well, it took a little while to get them on. I don't know why it took so long to get them on. You figure switching out the headset buds would be simple, but it's not so simple once you're switching them out. And then, on top of that, as I was picking up my daughter from the school bus, I had the headsets with me just to see how well they're working outside, you know, if there's wind coming through, see if it'd bother the speakers and, you know, that kind of thing. As I was putting it inside my back pocket, I was noticing that there's some interference between the headset and my phone. So once I pulled out the phone, it was doing fine. And then when I put it back in my phone, it started having some issues connected between the phone and the headset. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you got a case or something, just be unaware that you may have some issues with the connections on that. And then on top of that, it is not portable friendly, unless you put it back in the case here. But who wants to put a headset that's wireless back into a case every single time when you're not using it? This is basically supposed to hang around your neck, and you're supposed to be able to like easily carry it around with you. That's the only thing I can say is bad about these. So really, all in all, this thing is super durable, and all the good positive feedback that you heard a few minutes ago was super cool. This is the only few negatives about it. Okay, my final thoughts on this product: it is a really well built product, besides the two little downfalls to like the earbuds and everything. But other than that, this thing is really cool. I like the bass on it. I like all the little sounds it gives me and everything. It's really cool to actually have a headset. When I got these, I was like, dude, these are super awesome, and I can't wait to like try these out and see how well they do, and then tell you guys all about it. And they work. It's really cool. So definitely, if you want to pick these up, like I said, I would leave it down in the description, the link, and as well where you can get it and all that cool stuff. So hopefully you'll hop on over and pick up the product yourself. Alright guys and gals, I am RPM Nexus. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, I have 2 videos right here that you can check out. And then on top of that, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.